Okay, once that you've learned how to make your basic white bread dough, there's other things you can do besides just loaves of bread with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quarter of the recipe of the white bread dough, and we're going to learn how to make a couple of really interesting little things on it. The first one is very easy. We're going to just take the dough and we're going to cut it into little golf ball sized pieces. And we're going to roll them into nice little balls, and we're just going to put them in a greased pie plate. And this will make us lovely rolls. So now when we've got all the little balls into equal pieces and we just put them in the pie plate, we're going to do the same as you do for bread. We're going to cover it with a damp tea towel and let it rise again until it's double in size. That should probably be about a half an hour. So once again, once you've mastered making the white bread dough, it's very versatile. And then one thing you should really learn how to make is sticky buns. These are one of my family's favorites, and it's very easy to do. You take a quarter of the white bread recipe, and we're going to roll it out into a rectangle. So now we've got the dough rolled out into a nice rectangle. What we're going to do, first of all, we're going to take probably a couple of tablespoons of margarine, and we're just going to kind of coat over top of the bread dough. There, that looks good. And we're going to sprinkle about 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar all over the dough, so you get it nice and fairly even. Then we're going to take cinnamon, and we're going to sprinkle cinnamon lightly over it. You can use lots of cinnamon if you like lots of cinnamon, or not too much, depending on what you want to do. Then, because my family likes them, we're going to put some raisins on top of this. However, you can put nuts if you want, or cherries. Just use your imagination a little bit. And you spread them all around. And now we're going to roll it up like a jelly roll. You start at the end closest to you and roll it up. There. Now you kind of pinch the edges together a little bit so it's sealed, and you let it set for just a minute. Now what we're going to do, so that we get a nice base for our sticky buns, this is kind of what makes them sticky, you're going to put about 3 tablespoons of margarine and 1/2 cup of corn syrup, and 1/2 cup of brown sugar in the bottom of a greased pie plate. And we're just going to stir it all around, mix it all up nice, and distribute it evenly in the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to take our dough and we're going to cut it in 6 equal pieces. And then you take the pieces, cut side up, and you put them nice and even around the pie plate, and one in the middle. And gather up whatever little goodies you lost and put them on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for an hour.